Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. Exams are now around the corner. Are you ready to ace simultaneous equations? So this is a frequently examined topic, especially in your maths paper 1. So you need to get prepared to take all the 3 marks. So I have provided different formats in which simultaneous equation is examined. So the first question which we are going to revise, it was from June 2020. So this is the simplest way in which the simultaneous equation is examined. So I will explain how to find the value of x and the value of y. So we need to apply the elimination method. So here we are going to put a bracket outside like this, and then we decide that if we want to eliminate y, we need a positive sign. So that if we say 2x plus x, we get 3x, right? And then y plus minus y, we get 0. 4 plus minus 2, we get positive 2. And then after that, we divide both sides by 3, so that our x is going to be equal to 2/3. So this is how we find the value of x, right? And we are now left with the value of y. We can substitute it in any of the equations. This value of x, we can either substitute it in the first equation or in the second equation. So let's say we substitute it in the second equation. We are saying x minus y is equal to negative 2. And then on x, we substitute 2/3. After that, we shift minus 2 to the other side. It is going to be positive 2. We shift minus y to the other side. It is going to be positive y. So 2/3 plus 2, we get 2 and 2/3. So this is going to be the value of y. So for you to get the 3 marks, you're supposed to get your x as 2/3 and y is 2 and 2/3. So that is how we find the value of x and y. So we can proceed to the next question. So the next question, it was from June 2015. They can ask you like this in order to confuse you, but don't worry. The first thing is to rearrange. You need to put the x in their own column, the y's in their own column, and then the numbers in their own column. So we are having 3x minus y is equal to 7. We shift this minus x to the other side. It is going to be positive x plus y is equal to 5. And then we apply the elimination method. So for us to eliminate y, we need a positive sign. So that if we say 3x plus x, we get 4x. And then 7 plus 5, we get 12. We divide both sides by 4, so that the value of x is going to be equal to 3. We are now having the value of x as 3. We need to underline it. And then after that, we can substitute in any of the equations. So we are having our second equation, which is saying y is equal to 5 minus x. So we are going to substitute x on 3 on x, so that we say y is equal to 5 minus 3. So 5 minus 3, it is 2. So it implies that the value of y is equal to positive 2. So for you to get the 3 marks, you're supposed to get x is 3 and y is 2. So that was all about the second example. We can proceed to the third example. It was from November 2010. They can ask you a simultaneous equation with decimals. For example, in November 2010, it was having the decimals. So here, I decided to eliminate y. So I'm going to put a bracket outside like this. And then for me to have the same figure on top and at the bottom, I need to multiply the first equation by 2 and the second equation by 3. So we say 2 times 0.4x, we get 0.8x. And then 2 times 3y, we get 6y. This is equal to 2.6 times 2, we get 5.2. And then 3 times x, we get 3x. Here we put a negative 6y. 4.6 times 3, we are going to get 13.8. And then we decide which sign we need to use in order to eliminate y. We need a positive sign. So 0.8 plus 3, we get 3.8x. And then 6y plus minus 6y, we get 0. 5.2 plus 13.8, we get 19. And then after that, we need to divide both sides by 3.8 so that we obtain the value of x is 5. 19 divided by 3.8, we get our x is 5, right? And then after that, we are going to substitute x is equal to 5 in any of the equations. So here we are having x minus 2y is equal to 4.6, right? And here we substitute 5 on x. We shift 4.6 to the other side. It is going to be subtracted. And then minus 2y is going to be positive 2y. 5 minus 4.6, we get 0.4. This is equal to 2y. We divide both sides by 2 so that our y is going to be 0.2. So the expected answers, we have x is equal to 5 and also y is equal to 0.2. We are now proceeding to the last example. This was in June 2023. So it was saying, given that m plus 3n is equal to 5 and m squared minus 9n squared is equal to minus 15, find the numerical values of m and n. So we need to solve the simultaneous equation. The first step is that we need to factorize m squared minus 9n squared. So if we factorize, this is a difference between two squares. We are going to have m plus 3n times m minus 3n is equal to negative 15. This is the first step. And we are given that m plus 3n is equal to 5, right? So instead of writing m plus 3n, we substitute 5. And we say 5 times m minus 3n is equal to minus 15. We expand 5 times m, we get 5m. 5 times minus 3n, we get minus 15n. This is equal to negative 15. We also have m plus 3n is equal to 5. And we decide to eliminate m. So I'm going to multiply the first equation by 1 and the second by 5. 1 times 5m, I get 5m minus 15n is equal to minus 15. And then 5 times m, 5m. 5 times 3n, it is positive 15n. 5 times 5, we get 25. So for us to eliminate m, we need a negative sign. So we are going to say 5m minus 5m, 0, minus 15n minus 15n, we get minus 30n. And then minus 15 minus 25, we get minus 40. We divide both sides by minus 30, so that our n is going to be positive 4 over 3. And then after that, we need to substitute this n, which is 4 over 3, in the equation, which is saying m plus 3n is equals to 5. So we write m plus 3n is equal to 5. M plus 3 times 4 over 3 is equal to 5. So this 3 cancel this 3. We are now having m plus 4 is equals to 5. And then after that, we shift 4 to the other side, so that we have 5 minus 4. Our m is equal to 1. Therefore, when we are now writing our final solutions, we say our n is 4 over 3, while our m is equal to 1. So this marks the end of our tutorial today on final exam tips on simultaneous equations. Thank you so much for following me on this channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos. For the November 2025 candidates who want to join my seminars which I am running, you can contact me on 0776 824159. Thank you.